In this quick Valheim guide, I'll show you where to get the Porcupine weapon, one of the most effective weapons in the game and also rather easy to obtain. The Porcupine Mace is currently accepted as the best weapon in the game, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. So why is this weapon so good? Well, once upgraded, the Porcupine hits for 113 damage, which is the same as a black metal sword. The difference is that the sword only does slash damage, but the Porcupine does a hybrid mix of damage, both 63 piercing damage and 50 blunt damage, which most of the enemies in the game are either weak to or have no resistance to, making the Porcupine Mace weapon one of the best weapon choices in the game currently, since it's the answer to dealing with pretty much every single enemy in the game, with Frostnir coming a close second. Now I'll quickly show you how to get all the ingredients you need to craft the Porcupine weapon. Everything's been timestamped down below in the description, and all I ask in return is that you drop a quick like on the video to help me out. Step 1. Where to get needles. There are two ways to obtain needles in Valheim. The most common way is to go to the plains biome, which looks like this on the map, a yellowy area of rolling hills and mountainous rock features sticking out of the ground. This region is home to death skeetos, the most nightmarish enemy in Valheim. You don't find them, they find you. And trust me, lots of them will. They only have 10 health each, so they are very easy to kill. And I recommend you do so with a bow from ranged attacks. The easiest way to kill them is to just wait until they're flying towards you, ready to needle you, and then just fire an arrow at them to one-hit kill them every single time. What makes them scary is that they deliver 90 pierce damage if they actually do hit you. You can block them with a shield though, but do take care of the 2-star death skeetos because they will do 180 damage to you, and 90% of the time they'll just one-hit kill you immediately. Alternatively, it's possible to block their attack and then hit them with a fast attacking weapon to just instantly one-hit kill them. Pretty much all the time it's going to be better to block their attack than try and run away and avoid them. After you kill a death skeeto, it's going to drop 1 needle each. Alternatively, you can find these needles within chests in the Falling camps. That can be found throughout the plains biome. More on that in a moment. Step 2. Where to get the fine wood. Fine wood can also be found in abundance in the plains biome. Pretty much all the white trees you see are going to give you fine wood, or alternatively you can go to the meadows starting area and also chop down birch and oak trees. Step 3. Where to get iron. Iron can be found over here in the swamp biome, which looks like this on the map, some kind of murky, swampy looking area. Once you arrive, you're going to want to find sunken crypts that look like this, and they're randomly generated all over the swamp biome. Within these dungeons, you will find muddy scrap piles, and if you mine them with a pickaxe, they will drop muddy scrap ore, which you can then refine into iron ingots with coal using a smelter. If you're confused, I've got a full guide linked below. Lastly, for step 4, how to get the flax, which you need to make linen. Flax can only be found growing in the plains biome, specifically located in the Falling villages. In each Falling village, they'll have small plots of farmed land which will be either barley or flax growing, and you could find between 15 to 20 crops that will give you 2 flax each when you harvest them. Just click on them to harvest them. The best method is just to store all your valuables in a safe place and then run into the Fallen camps and grab as much flax as you can and then just run away again. Half the Fallings will definitely chase you across the biome, but even if you die you can retrieve your flax later on. After you have all the flax you need, I highly suggest also watching my guide below on how to make an unlimited flax farm, which can only be grown in the plains biome. And since you'll want a big supply of flax to make unlimited linen, I'll link that video down below. Next we have step 5, how to turn flax into linen. First you need to build an artisan table. To do this, you need 10 wood and 2 dragon tears, which are dropped from the 4th dragon boss Moda. I've already done a guide on how to easily kill this boss, linked down below in the description if you haven't reached that point in the game yet. The boss drops 10 dragon tears, 2 of which can be used to craft the artisan table. Getting those dragon tears will also unlock the recipe for crafting what you need. You can now craft yourself a spinning wheel, which you'll need to process all the flax into linen thread. To craft this, you'll need 20 fine wood, 10 iron nails, and 5 leather scraps. Once crafted, you can deposit all of your flax into it at once, and for each piece of flax that you put in it, you'll get 1 linen thread in return. And now for step 6, we can craft the Porcupine Mace weapons. We need 5 fine wood, 20 iron, 5 needles, and 10 linen thread. Starting out, the weapon will do 50 blunt damage and 45 pierce damage. Next, we can upgrade the Porcupine weapon with 2 iron and 2 needles, and then 4 iron and 4 needles to level 3. And then 6 iron and 6 needles to level 4, which is the maximum amount you can upgrade it. At level 4, the Porcupine weapon will deal 50 blunt damage and 63 pierce damage for a total damage of 113. Let me know your favorite weapon in Valheim so far, and I'll link my guides on how to get all the weapons in the game down below in the description in case you're struggling. I myself am a big fan of the Porcupine, but the slow effect on Frostnir comes out on top for me, just for its utility. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more, and I'll see you in the next one.